Hello my friends, welcome back to Keto and the Chaos. My name is Tammy, and on this channel I like to share all my tips and tricks on how I lost over 200 pounds without bariatric surgery and how you can be successful on your own weight loss journey. So if that's what you're looking for, don't forget to click the subscribe button and ring the bell for more videos like this one to inspire you to get started. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video in my tummy tuck series. In this video, I'm going to be sharing some of the challenges that I met in my third week recovering from my plastic surgery after extreme weight loss. I lost over 200 pounds using a high protein, low carb, low calorie, basically ketogenic diet. There's lots of information on that on other playlists on my channel. And if you're interested in getting started, there's a Facebook group linked in the About section below where I help people figure all of that out. So if you're looking to lose weight, that information down there. This video though is talking about some of the challenges I faced in week 3. Now, the surgery that I had, if you are new here and you're just seeing this first video of mine, I had a circumferential or 360 degree or belt tummy tuck. Basically that means I had a all the way around tummy tuck. A lower body lift, it's often called as well. It was very confusing when I was searching for surgeons because they all call it different things. Some people called it a circumferential belt lipectomy. I mean, there was a lot of things. 360 abdominoplasty. Oh my heck. Anyway. So I had that. Plus then also I had a Fleur-de-lis incision, which is basically a vertical incision that goes all the way from breastbone to pubic bone. And that was in order to reduce the loose skin above the belly button. I had a significant amount there, and he thought that I would still have a lot of skin laxity above my belly button if I did not have the Fleur-de-lis, so I chose to have it. And then I also, because I was already having surgery, added on a medial thigh lift for my inner thighs, because the lower body lift would lift my booty and my outer thighs, but it wouldn't do anything really about the inner thighs. And so I went ahead and had that done as well. So the surgery was quite extensive. And like I said, I am at the third week. So far so good. I'll be putting out a whole update on how I'm feeling in the next few days. But in this video, I'm going to be sharing you the vlog about my seromas. So first of all, let's talk about what a seroma is. When the surgeon does a tummy tuck, they're kind of separating the skin away from the muscle. They do that in order to smooth out the fascia, and they also do it because they're reducing it and taking parts of it off and moving it, right? And you want it to be really nice and smooth and have it be really good looking. Well, the problem is that when the skin gets separated from the muscle, there can be pockets that are kind of open where fluid can collect. This is the reason a lot of surgeons use drains. I had 4 drains, 2 on each side of my hips, and and they're sewn into little channels basically in areas where fluid normally would collect. I did not have any drain in my thigh incisions, and that is where my initial seroma ended up. So that's the beginning of my seroma journey. So a seroma is basically a collection of fluid that doesn't just dissipate. And part of the reason you wear compression garments after surgery is to keep all of that tissue compressed together so that it can't collect fluid in places that don't have drains, right? So that's part of the reason, and to get everything to kind of stick back together all nice and pretty. But that best laid plans, that doesn't always pan out. Seromas are usually caused by drains being removed too soon or drains not working properly, things like that. But my thigh seroma was, of course, because I had a gap there and it had a lot of fluid. I had a lot of fluid. If you guys haven't been following me, I gained 30 pounds of fluid in 1 week after having my surgery. That is not typical, but it is typical for me. So, that's beside the fact. So I went and had that drained, and I actually have footage of the draining of that seroma in this video. So, and then of course it kind of went on from there. So I'm just kind of leading you guys into this vlog. I'm going to show you the footage that I got from this week, and then come back and we can chat about it a little bit at the end. If you have any questions, please ask them down below. I'm very active in the comments right now because I'm doing nothing but sitting in my bed, refreshing it constantly, and reading all the comments, because I have nothing better to do except sit here. So if you want to chat, Let's chat. Just be nice. That's all I ask. All right. Okay, guys, let's get to the nitty gritty. Seroma draining vlog. Well, good morning, guys. It is day 15 of my tummy tuck recovery. I had a circumferential tummy tuck and also a fleur-de-lis and also a thigh lift. And out of all of those things, it is the thigh lift that is being the most pain in the rump. So I am actually going in to see my plastic surgeon today. Again, to have him look at this area on my thigh that has not been draining the fluid out. I have been putting pressure on it. I have a piece of lipofoam in my, here I'll show you. I have a piece of lipofoam here in my faja that I've been trying to push on this area. I've done massage on it. I've tried to do all kinds of stuff, kept my feet up on pillows, trying to get the fluid to leak out. I haven't looked at it today, but yesterday it did not look awesome. So I'm assuming today it's still not gonna look awesome. I'm gonna be taking a shower here in a bit, so I will update you, but yeah, I probably am gonna have to get that drained today. It might be a seroma, and if you don't drain it out, it can end up getting infected or bursting your stitches open or all kinds of gross things. So it's best to get them drained out, and the way they do that is they numb it with lidocaine needle. Yeah, it's so much fun, and then they drain it out with a big needle. I don't know if I'll be able to film any of that or not if they do it, but I will definitely let you know what it was like once it is done, if I'm not able to film that for you today. So that's what's on the docket for this morning. Right now I am eating my breakfast of pills, so I am down to, that's arnica, these two, a antibiotic, that's my last one, a cranberry just to be safe from my UTI, I'm still afraid of it, and back to the ritual vitamins for my multi. So that's all I'm taking, and I'm going to ask him if I need to keep doing antibiotics, because I should not be getting my drain out today. My last drain is really irritating me now. It hadn't been before, but it is now. It's very red where it goes into me, and I'm not supposed to have a drain without an antibiotic on board. So he's probably going to I will imagine that he's going to prescribe more of them. Yay! So if he does, I'll let you know. But so I am taking these along with my shake. I have a ketochaos root beer float shake that Dave made me last night with heavy cream. And I'm going to be having a Built bar. I don't know which one yet. Maybe 2. And a Bang, because I want to. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to hop in the shower here after I eat this and get on with my day. Alrighty guys, so update. I checked my thigh and it is still not good. Everything else is looking a lot better. Dave showed up because he doesn't trust me to drive.
No.
Well, who's gonna drive the girls to dance? You realize this, and there's no one to drive the girls to dance later, and I'm still gonna have to drive, right?
What time?
3:30.
Oh, well,
yeah, exactly.
Won't be home by then.
No. Anyway, but you can pick them up at 6:30 on your way home. How's that?
Well, not really. But
well, someone's gonna have to pick them up because I'm not sitting down there for 3 hours. Okay, anyway, beside the point.
Yeah.
My thighs still look like crap. My feet look lots better.
And I'm not pissed.
Well, that's not helpful.
I'm not pissed, I promise. Sorry.
Just the last couple of days ago is when the surgery video went out and multiple people said that Dave looks pissed about the surgery. Are you pissed about the surgery, Dave?
No.
Do you think I'm hot?
Oh yeah. But I thought that before too.
Did I care if you thought I was hot?
No, not really.
No. And actually, I have picked it apart way more than him. He's like the doctor can walk on water. It's the best doctor ever. He's like an artist, and I'm just looking at him like, well, if he's such an artist, why is one of my hips higher than the other one?
But your hips are higher than the other one, anyways.
That is true.
You got a leg longer than the other one.
That is true, and it might be something to do with that, but I don't think so, because it's my longer leg that's higher, way higher. I don't know. He may be right. I mean, but that's just the point. Like, even if you get surgery, you may still be disappointed in how you look. You may still go, oh no, there's a little bit of loose skin there. Oh no, there's this, there's that. You cannot expect perfection from something like this unless you're willing to endure multiple surgeries, because the doctor on the table, I mean, he can be as careful as possible, but it's just a fact that we don't know how things will end up hanging out literally later on. And so,
well, your body reacts different. It swells different.
Yeah, and there's no way to know. A lot of this could still be swelling.
Each part of your body swells different.
Yeah, exactly. So like the loose skin might be swelling, might not. You might not know till months and down the road. And personally, the thought of doing this again just to correct some stupid little thing that annoyed me, if it wasn't a significant thing like an entire tummy hangover thing, I don't think that I would be willing to go through surgery to fix that at this point. So I'm very happy with it. Don't get me wrong. I think my doctor did an amazing job, especially with I swear, the amount of skin that he had to remove was just insane. I've seen bigger, but it was a massive amount, and you know, I think he did a really good job. I'm not dissing on the doctor at all. The point is, you're still gonna look in the mirror and be picky about things about yourself, because that's just what we do. And one thing that I have really learned and thought about a lot is that if you aren't happy with you before the surgery, you're not going to be happy after. So you have to be like all in with how you are and be happy with yourself and in love with yourself and totally mentally aware of yourself before going into surgery, or you're just going to feel the same way coming out of it. So admittedly, yesterday was rough. I do not really enjoy just doing nothing but keeping my feet up, like, you know, editing the videos or like anything. That was hard, but just gonna
I think that paid off in your swelling.
Well, yeah, it did pay off in my swelling, but it did not pay off in the fact that I feel just like it's never gonna be over. Just doesn't feel like anything's changing, even though you can see it's changing. Inside, it still hurts the same.
It's the mental game.
It hurts. It does not get better. It's not getting better. The pain is not getting better. So, at the first, the pain gets better like every single day. And now I feel like the pain hasn't gotten any better in a whole week. And that's a long time. Anyway, I'm going on and on for no reason. We will catch you guys over at the doctor's office.
Stinger here. Is that burn?
Yeah, a little, but not too bad.
A little bit.
About the same as giving you the shot in your leg that we were just talking about.
This is a bigger needle, so
Oh, yeah.
sometimes I think it's nicer to just do the numbing and then.
That is gross. Oh, are you?
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah,
Do
you're
what
fine.
you gotta do.
Do what you gotta do. You don't
Do
worry
what you
about
gotta
us.
do.
Oh, gross. That's what I do for a living. Come on, man.
Good point. You're like, this is fascinating. I mean, sucking fluid out of people, that's the best part of my job right here.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they have YouTube channels for this whole kind of thing. In fact, so I watched several videos. There weren't very many thigh ones. They were usually right in the stomach.
Yeah. Just not getting that much.
Yeah,
So
it's not
that's kind of
bad.
surprising. Because I thought there would be a little bit more, but you know, now once I look at it, it's bigger, but not. So that's what we're gonna do today.
All right.
That's it. 20.
Not even as
22.
much as a drain.
22 cc's.
I didn't do any video of what I look like. I was totally gonna do that. I will insert some pictures of what things look like today. They're a lot improved. That was no big deal. Probably I didn't even need the lidocaine. It didn't hurt. But if you're squeamish with needles, you probably shouldn't watch. I was just fascinated. But apparently he didn't think he got it all, and he figures it's probably gonna collect again, so I have to come back, do it again on Tuesday. Yay. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I mean, there's worse things, but I got the drain out, and I wasn't expecting that, so that's good. And hopefully I can sleep better on my side now, because that was the main thing holding me back. I slept in my bed last night and it was pretty good. So I think if I can sleep on my side, I'll be so happy. All right, well, guess we'll keep you updated. Salad looks really yummy. I also got me a Rice Krispie. I'm always a sucker for a Rice Krispie. And then I got some potato soup for later today. Looks delicious. Well, here I am back in bed. As it so happens, my 19-year-old got off work early, so I didn't end up having to drive today after all. Go figure. So made it another week without having to drive. We'll see what happens on Monday. But for now, so far so good. It's like a little after 3. I'm about to have that soup from earlier. I'm also going to be having a Quest cookie and popcorn while I chill with my feet up. And that's going to be my second meal of the day, third meal of the day. I don't even know anymore. All right, dinner is garbanzo beans pasta with sauce. I do not know if I'm going to like this or not, so we'll see. Morning, guys. It is day 19. This cute girl has girls camp this week, so I am driving her around the corner. She's gonna have to get all her stuff in and out of the car, right? Can't really lift much still, but I can drive. So I am taking her this morning, and then later today I will be going to the plastic surgeon for what is with my windows? What the heck? It's August.
Yeah,
Is that frost?
Yeah. Well, it's not frost.
No, it's not frost, but it's condensation. But still, are you serious? Where's the... No, that's not the right thing. I don't even know where to turn it on because it's summer. There it is. Like, I can't see anything. I don't know what I should do about the front either because I can't see anything. Look at it. What the heck, guys? We had like a huge rainstorm yesterday or the day before. It flooded a whole bunch of houses, and oh my gosh, so many people don't have flood insurance. One of the cities here in Utah declared a state of emergency yesterday while I'm in bed.
Really?
Yeah. Enoch, I think. What is with the fan? Does it not work?
No, it does. It's dying.
Okay. Well,
It
good
works
thing.
better when it's all
Good thing this place is literally in my backyard. So we better get going so she's not late. But I just want to say good morning. She's back there in the trunk, getting her stuff. They're loading it over here. Sure hope somebody comes to help her. They all know I've had surgery. I'm not getting out of this car. All right, I am back home now, and I fixed myself some breakfast. I am having a huge bowl of oatmeal with almonds and craisins and half of a Premier Protein shake. And also Swerve. And then I am having also a Health Code shake. This is the best meal replacement shake. It's not very sweet though, so if you like sweet, that's not the kind to do. But for meal replacement after surgery, this is awesome. And yeah, that's gonna be my first meal of the day. Okay, guys, so I am just getting ready to get in the shower. It's day 19, and so I thought I would show you kind of where I'm at, healing wise, what my scars are looking like, why I think I have a seroma, what the seromas look like before I go, because every single time I think I'm gonna vlog when I get to the doctor's office, and they just don't give me enough time to stand in the mirror and talk to myself. So please pardon the scary state of my current living situation. I have not been able to clean this bathroom in 2 weeks. It's disgusting. It's driving me crazy, but I am resting most of the time. I can only stand up for about 30 minutes. The most house cleaning I've been able to do is to wash out the kitchen sink, which also had not been cleaned for 2 weeks. Kids, gotta love them, but anyway, it is driving me crazy, but I am choosing to take care of myself. So I just want to kind of just show you guys where I'm at right now. At almost 3 weeks post-op, and hopefully not show you all of the mess. That is my current state of the bathroom. So I'm gonna switch this around and see how we go. Okay, so first of all, I have to say I bought these when I was on vacation in St. George back in April, and they have never fit me. They have hurt. And guess what, guys? They totally fit, like comfortably, super cutely. Let's see if I can zoom in on the belly button. Oh, you know what? I might have to switch it around to show you the belly button. Okay, so you guys can see how my belly button is looking. I was super worried that my belly button was going to be too teeny. This is my actual natural belly button that the doctor used. He was able to use it, which I was so happy about, but I have been worried that it's really, really tiny. But as you can see, it is starting to open up. The scabs are coming off, and it's actually looking pretty good in my opinion. How the scar is looking, it goes, so you can see it. It's hard for me to do this, filming and looking at the same time. So you can see how high it goes up, and at the top there is a little bulge. It's really hard to show without having my whole bra off, but you can kind of see, maybe you can't. Let's see if I can, oh, look at that, I can zoom in. Okay. So you can kind of see there's this little bulge at the top. That's where the surgery basically ends. It's kind of like if you had a dog ear on the side of your tummy tuck. That's kind of the same kind of thing. It's right on my bra line. I'm not super worried about that. I do sometimes put compression on it. I probably will do some massage on it as the scar heals up. And I'm able to do that. And of course, it'll probably be corrected at least when I finally get around to doing my other surgery for my arms and all of this ridiculousness. Yeah, as you can see, spilling out of my bra. I don't know if that is swelling or if I'm gaining weight and it's going there, but dude, if I'm gaining weight and it's going there, thank you. Thank you to the body fat gods or whatever is in charge of that, because that is awesome. It is not going to the tum. So let's talk about the tummy. Okay, so this is what the tummy looks like on day 19. As you can see, I am still pretty swollen, and the doctor took the drain out of this side, the last drain. I was concerned he took it out too soon, and yesterday it was really concerned because I started getting some swelling right here. So there we go. This area right here, I don't know if you can see if I turn sideways. Yeah, right there. Do you see how that is kind of bubbling out a little bit? When I kind of bounce on it down here, it kind of wiggles up here, which makes me think it's a seroma. They call it the waterbed effect. It's not super bad. I've seen way worse on YouTube, but I think this might be a little seroma, and he may want to drain that. Or he might make me wait till Friday. I really hope he drains it though, because I'm in horrible pain from it. It's pulling this area down here, and I'm feeling in a lot of pain because of it. Now, so you can see if I turn the other side, I am still kind of pudgy on that side, but it's not like this big like bubble. It's so hard to show on video, but you can kind of see it. I really think this is a collection of fluid and that I'm going to have it drained today, but we will see. This is glue that is still on from my surgery. I'm not kidding. Like I have picked and picked and picked the glue off of me from surgery, and it's still everywhere. So this is the T scar. This is where the Fleur-de-lis cut meets the tummy tuck cut. As you can see, mine kind of goes down and up and down, and I don't think that was the original plan. It just kind of how it's just kind of how it's shaken out. I don't mind it, but it isn't how I pictured my scar to be. I thought it would be more like, you know, straight across. I was kind of worried that this side was higher on my hip than this side. It was a little uneven, but you know, in all honesty, this leg is actually shorter too than my other leg, and I don't know how much that comes into play. Yeah. I mean, in all honesty, it doesn't really matter to me that much. Obviously, like the sides look slim and tight, so whether the scar is exactly the same on both sides, if that would have made a difference in anything, I don't know if it would. So I'm really not worried about it. You can see all these stretch marks that used to be clear up here are all down here. It's so weird. I still kind of feel like Frankenstein's monster a little bit with all of these things, but for the most part, there's like little scabby and dry places, but really this is the only spot that really has like scabs. The back actually is healing really well. I used to have a huge giant bruise right here that is now basically all resolved. I wonder if there's a way I can switch it around and show you the back. So there you can see my scar on the back. It does kind of dip here a little, but not as much as I was hoping. I was really hoping for like a peach scar, and he attempted, but it didn't work out the way I wanted. But you know what? Honestly, it's not that bad. The rolls I have up here, I already had before. You can see in the video that I had them all before. Let's see. Oh, there I am. Let's turn. You can see my saying goodbye to loose skin video that I had all of those before. I was really hoping that this surgery would reduce them a little bit, but it does not appear to have. Probably it'll have to wait until I can afford to do the bra line lift and my brachioplasty for my arms, because eventually that shall happen, because hello, arms. Do I still want to do that after all of this? Yes! All in all, I am like thrilled. Okay, so let's go, because I'm here, let's actually examine the thighs, because I think the last time I showed my actual thighs, it was like right after the surgery and it was looking really, really gnarly. So I'm gonna attempt to show you, this is really hard to do, just so you know, in this mirror, but it's hard. But it's easier to do it here than it is going to be to do it at the doctor's office. So I'm going to attempt. Okay, so as you can see, these are my thighs. This was my bigger leg before we went into surgery. It still is my bigger leg. It is a lot smoother. You can see the cellulite in my legs, and especially up here, is dramatically improved. I had a huge bruise all the way down. It has improved a lot with arnica gel. This is where the bleed was that I talked about in my video a couple weeks ago. This is part of the seroma. This one. This is all, I think, collection of fluid. And I don't know if he's gonna have to drain here and here. Good grief. But this was not here a couple of days ago, and it is now here. So that's a little stressful. You can see when my legs are together, they still touch, even though I had the thigh lift, which is fine because that's kind of what I was hoping. My thighs were 19 inches before, and I think they're probably pretty close to the same. Obviously, I still have a little loose skin. You know, it's just kind of how par for the course, you know. This right here is the seroma he drained last time that you already saw him drain a couple days ago in this video. I think this is all going together. I actually don't know for sure, but yeah. Anyway, this is the seroma he drained. It is smaller. I do not know if he will have to drain it again. We will see. That's what I'm going in today to determine whether or not he's going to drain it again, whether or not he needs to drain this. But as you can see, when my legs are together, you can see the scar. So like in my swimsuit, you're going to be able to see it. But it's a shadow. Like, it's a shadow, right? Like, only if you're really looking. Like, is somebody really going to be looking at my crotch that hard that they're going to be like, what is that line on her leg? I mean, come on. Who wouldn't be happy with this, right? You know? Now, I'm like, from the side profile, of course, these panties are a little bit tighter than what I've been wearing. It's not quite that droopy, but as you can see from the side profile, my booty is a lot tinier than it was, but it still has a round shape. I was worried it was just literally going to be like a straight line from my back to my thigh. And you can see I still have a curve. So hallelujah for that. I'm really happy about that. These are the drain hole scars here. There were 2 on each side. And that is what this side looks like, the scar. Let's see, I'll zoom it in for you. I think that'll show. But like, seriously, like, look how flat my belly is. Even with that seroma, like, that's amazing. Like, it's so weird. I can't even believe this is me when I'm looking at it. It's just incredible to me that this is me. Like, seriously, like, unreal to me. So I'm thrilled, happy, and I'm ready to go get in the shower so I can go head over to the doctor. And it's so nice to shower with no drains. Can I just say, I highly recommend it. I didn't give myself enough time to dry my hair again. I am not good at this whole thing. Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to say I'm wearing one of my favorite sweaters. It's like sweltering degrees, but I don't care because I never dared to wear this sweater before because it was short and it would show off my belly rolls. But no what? Look at that, guys. Look at that. That is sitting down in the car. Of course, I have my lipo foam and my squeezer and the pants are high, but look at that stinking silhouette. Oh my gosh. Ah! Okay, here I am in the office. I don't have Dave with me. I'm by myself. The nurse came and looked. She thinks that yes, I might get drained. So I'm not gonna video because I have no way to. But I'll let you know what they do. You already saw earlier them doing my thigh. I'm sure the waist will be the same deal. So I'll let you know how it goes in a second. All right, so they did drain my stomach. Only a little bit came out, and he says I'm gonna have to come back. And my thigh, a whole bunch came out. He says I'm probably gonna have to come back like 2 or 3 more times to do that. But look what he gave me. A tighter one. And he said I shouldn't have been charged for the one I bought. So, woot. Thanks, Dr. Warnock, you're awesome. Anyway, I am gonna get dressed, go get some lunch. All right, finally home. It's after 4 o'clock. That took forever. I am absolutely starving. Haven't had anything to eat today except for that shake and oatmeal this morning, and that was a long time ago. That was like at 9. Oh, anyway, I am having a Costa Vida salad, chicken salad with their house dressing. And yeah, that is what I'm going to be having for my second meal of the day. I've got a friend coming over. She's going to help clean up the house a little bit because I'm starting to feel like overwhelmed by everything that I should be doing, and I'm trying to stay down and rest. I've already changed it back into my pajamas. Rest, rest, rest. That's what I'm doing. So yeah, go me. I don't know how I feel about today. I mean, the appointment went really well. I couldn't film, obviously, but it was nice to be able to just chat with the doctor. He's not like a wordy person, but he is super sweet, and we totally get along. So it was a good visit, and I appreciated it. And I guess I got to do it again in a week, apparently. So this is going to be like a multiple visit kind of deal, sadly. And I could totally feel the needles today too, which is good because that means like the feeling's coming back on the one side of my belly, but also bad because, ow, that hurts, but you know, whatever. It's not that bad. All right, I'm gonna go eat my food, starving, and then that'll be the end of this seroma sucking video. That was funny. Not really. I think I amuse myself more than I amuse others. Okay, I'm gonna go. All right, so there you have it. As you saw, I had my other drain removed, and sure enough, got a small seroma in my belly. I probably will have to go back to the doctor to have these seromas drained multiple times. We do not know how many times. Doctor estimates maybe 2 or 3 more times, but I've seen online that it can be upwards of 9, 10 times. Good thing my doctor and I have a pretty good rapport. He's fun to hang out with, and I don't really feel uncomfortable with him, like, you know, being where he needs to be with me no clothes on, which, you know, that's an important thing that I did not think about before going into this, is that if you don't feel super comfortable with your plastic surgeon, you may be up close and personal with him, and it may be super awkward if you don't feel a really good rapport. So make sure that you feel comfortable communicating with your plastic surgeon, because when I talked to mine during the second seroma visit, I actually asked him, like, you know, like, why do seromas get so bad? Like, why are these such a problem? And he basically said, if you have a very good rapport and communication with your plastic surgeon, you're going to have a better outcome with the seroma. You're going to be less likely to have to go back in surgically and have it reopened and put a new drain in. Things like that do happen, and that's common when you have this situation. It's not completely unheard of. But my doctor also said that if that did happen to me, he would pay for it in full because it's his motivator to make sure it doesn't happen. He's very on top of it. So this is something you may want to consider if you're going into having plastic surgery. I didn't know about any of this until now. I just got lucky because he's awesome. So if you want to come to Utah and get plastic surgery, Dr. Stephen Warnock at Premier Plastic Surgery Group is the best. Alrighty guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope this was helpful to you in some way, or at least, in the very least, educational, because it was for me. And I will keep you updated on how things go in the following week. That's all I have for you today. We'll talk to you all again soon.